You're sitting in a car dealership finance office at 8:47 p.m. on a Tuesday, and you're exhausted. You've been here for 3 hours. The finance guy just slid a piece of paper across the desk with a number on it. $1,043 per month for 84 months. And you're doing that thing where you're trying to do math in your head while also pretending you're fine with this number. But really you're thinking, that's my entire groceries budget, plus my gym membership, plus eating out, gone. And then he says, most people are paying this much nowadays. And suddenly $1.043 feels normal. You sign. 6 weeks later, you're sitting in your driveway staring at this shiny, beautiful new truck thinking, what the hell did I just do with my life? Here's what you actually did. You didn't just sign for a payment. You committed away roughly $4,000 worth in future wealth every single month for the next 7 years. That's not hyperbole or some Dave Ramsey fever dream. That's actual math I'm going to show you, and it's gonna blow your mind and make you genuinely angry at every car commercial you've ever believed. My name is Tommy, and if you've ever wondered why you're still broke despite making decent money, the answer is probably sitting in your driveway depreciating, and today we're breaking down the math most car dealerships hope you never run. Okay, let's start with the claim that'll have half of you calling me a liar in the comments. How does a $1,000 car payment actually cost you? For $1,000? Here's why. The S&P 500 has averaged around 10% annual returns long-term, including dividends, crashes, recessions, everything over the last century. That's not hype, it's history. When you're in your 20s to 50s making payments, the average dollar you send to the lender has about 15 years left to compound before retirement. At 10% over 15 years, $1 grows to about $4.18. So every $1,000 you pay the bank isn't just $1,000 gone. It's $4,180 in future money you never see. Even conservative, say 7% real return after inflation, $1 still becomes about $2.73. Your payment still costs nearly 3 times more in lost growth. Let me make it real with two guys, Jake and Marcus. Same age. Similar jobs around $70,000 a year. In 2021, Jake buys a $42,000 truck, $780 monthly payment for 72 months at decent interest. He gets a $400 company allowance, so he thinks it's only $380 out of pocket. Classic trap. Marcus buys a solid used Honda for $16,500, cash, from savings he'd built. He sets up auto transfers of that same $780 straight into an S&P 500 index fund every month. Fast forward 30 years. Jake trades trucks every 6 years, 5 times total. Total payments, $280,000. Interest, $58,000. Trucks depreciated away $142,000. His retirement savings? Mostly from 401k match and sporadic contributions, around $184,000. He's working till 68, maybe longer. Marcus buys another used reliable car every 8 years, always cash. 0 interest. Total spent on cars $68,000. His index fund? That $780 monthly at 10% average return grows to over $1.58 million. He retires at 58. Travels. Sees grandkids. Lives free. Same starting point. One choice. $1.4 million wealth gap. That's not the only hidden cost. Finance cars require full coverage insurance. Averages $2,200 to $2,700 a year. Paid off cars? Liability only, around $750. Marcus saves $1,500 plus yearly, which he invests. Over time, that's another $15,000 to $20,000 Marcus has extra. Maintenance? Reliable used cars cost far less than interest on flashy ones. Jake paid $58,000 just in interest, more than most people spend on repairs in a decade. Worse, car debt traps you. 42% of owners say payments cause real stress, more than job hunting for some. Jake can't risk a career switch, move, or take a pay cut. Marcus took chances, switched jobs, started and failed at a side hustle, grabbed equity that paid off big. Freedom. Wealthy people get this. Studies show most millionaires drive Toyotas, Hondas, Fords, not luxury brands. They buy used, pay cash, invest the difference. One guy who sold his company for millions still drives a 10-year-old SUV because a fancy replacement would cost him over $170,000 in lost growth. Americans owe $1.67 trillion in auto debt, more than student loans. We spend lifetime car costs equal to raising 2 kids, except the car won't visit you in old age. There are times financing makes sense. 0% deals, big safety upgrades, or if you can't pay cash yet. But understand the real price. Picture this. At 59, Jake stares at his 5th truck, worth maybe $19,000 after 30 years of payments. Half his adult life gone to things now worthless. Marcus is retired, traveling, free. The keys are on the table right now. Your move. If you have a payment, pay it off aggressively. Every extra dollar kills interest. Buying next? Get a 3 to 5 year old reliable model, Toyota, Honda, etc. Great safety, low depreciation hit. Once paid off, keep sending that payment amount to an index fund automatically. Don't upgrade lifestyle. Drive boring. Invest the difference. Retire rich. One choice at 29 created a $1.4 million gap. Don't be the next person signing for a prison with heated seats.